And right now, Colorado-based Frontier Airlines taking no chances with this now worldwide Ebola scare, grounding one of its planes here tonight.
Within the past 3 hours, the Frontier plane that carried the latest Ebola patient landed here at DIA. We've been asking a lot of questions to Frontier. We can tell you tonight the flight left Cleveland this afternoon with no passengers. It then landed just after 7 p.m. and was immediately taken to an airplane hangar on DIA property. It will remain out of service while the airline gives it a thorough cleaning. It's all in response to this. This is video from about 3 hours ago. You're watching the most recent Ebola patient, 29-year-old Amber Vinson, arriving at Emory University in Atlanta. She was one of the nurses who treated Thomas Duncan, the man who died of Ebola in Dallas last week. This past weekend, she took that Frontier plane, now in Denver, to visit family in Cleveland. Tonight, we know a day before she was hospitalized, the CDC gave her permission to fly, even though she was running a slight temperature. That decision leading the CDC to make this admission tonight.
She should not have traveled on a commercial airline.
The CDC saying tonight the risk to other passengers is still very low, and they're reaching out to all of them.
Now, once that Frontier plane from Cleveland was parked inside a DIA hangar, we watched as several crew members got off the plane. And tonight, Frontier CEO sending a letter to all of its employees about what happened. Well, Mark Stewart is live at DIA with what specifically he said. Mark?
And a very important revelation. In that letter, Frontier CEO tells employees the CDC, that is, notified the company that that passenger may have actually been showing symptoms of Ebola during the flight. The airplane not parked here at Concourse A as would be normal. It's now at Frontier's maintenance hangar on the other side of the airport, out of service until further notice. Right away, we want to get to that video. We can show you the plane landing just after 7 o'clock tonight here at Denver International Airport and then taxiing to the Frontier maintenance hangar. Again, it flew in from Cleveland, and it is very important to stress that no passengers were on board. However, when the crew members got off the aircraft, you can see a flight attendant actually removing a pair of gloves. We did not see any emergency responders, nothing out of the ordinary. Tonight, in that letter sent to Frontier's employees, the airline confirms the aircraft will now get a fourth cleaning. Seat covers and carpeting will be removed in the area where that passenger was sitting. Environmental filters on board the Airbus will also be replaced. The airline says it's going above the CDC recommendations. Back here live, we have also learned that Frontier has placed the crew on board that flight, the flight in question, on a 21-day leave. It was not mandated by the CDC. Frontier is doing this out of precaution, so for the next 21 days, 2 pilots, 4 flight attendants will be off the job with pay. Again, the plane in question on the other side of the airport in Frontier's maintenance hangar getting yet another cleaning after this Ebola scare. Reporting live from Denver International Airport, Mark Stewart, 7 News.